Hi. Welcome to day 5 of the Consistent Clients and Cash Challenge. Welcome to our Ask Me Anything Live. This is actually the time where you can ask me absolutely everything. Anything you want about life, love, business related to business coaching, to scaling your business, to making consistent cash, to figuring out how to connect with clients consistently. I gave you a bit of framework this morning and math around, okay, what does it take? How do you build and structure your programs and offers so that you're making consistent cash? Hi, Amy. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have so many amazing messages. Amy, I have to listen to your voice memo yet. I did not get to it, but I will after this coaching call. Ask Me Anything call. Um, yeah, it's dreary and rainy and wonderful out, and there was beautiful fog through the trees this morning. Fantastic weather we're having. Today is the last day of the challenge. However, I'm going to keep all the content, all the workbooks will be here through midnight tomorrow. And then we'll see. I know that like day 3 is live, went missing this morning. I found it again. But the group will just go quiet, and then you can join me next time I run this challenge. As long as you stay in the group, you'll have access to everything next time and the reminders and everything. If you're like, awesome, got it, thanks for this, this is an awesome experience, I'm out, you can leave the group, that's okay too. And if you'd like more support, as I said in the video this morning, please do join me for the Rich Witch Collective. It is my membership program. It's either $77 a month if you decide you're in for the year, which is a ridiculous deal, or $97 a month with a minimum 3-month commitment, and then it's month to month from there. You can just email my support team at any time with a bit of notice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you want. So that is the Rich Witch Collective. The other option is Sacred Sales Priestess, and that discount, the price, and the 2 months free of the Rich Witch Collective ends on Sunday at midnight. And then I'm doing something absolutely crazy today. And it's today only / until the 2 spots sell, but I am offering my one-on-one coaching at $777 a month for 3 months. That's it. That is the original rate that I charged when I first did one-on-one coaching. Why? Because I have some crazy financial goals I want to hit today. And if I sold 2 spots and a couple into the membership, then I would hit them. And so I'm going to do something fun with that. And making that offer out there. So if you've been wanting to work with me one-on-one, if you want intimate support and mentorship, it's either Telegram or Marco Polo, unlimited support Monday through Friday. Send me a message and get a response same day. And 3 coaching calls a month, telephone calls. You, me, you're welcome to record it. It'll be telephone, but like through Zoom. And 3-month minimum commitment. If you want to lock that rate in, you could say yes to 6 months or a year. Totally fine with me, and happy to give pay in full discounts as well. I think that's everything. I want to answer your guys' questions from today. Feel free to ask questions on the live. Today is the final day, and it's just the blueprint. So you're going back through every other day and all the worksheets, and you're filling that information out. And then the final step was figuring out, okay, what are you selling to make your first $4,000 a month, your first $5,000 a month? What are you offering? So feel free to post those in the comments. And I'm going to go out to the group right now because I know there were a couple questions, which is awesome. All right. Oh, yeah. So Tulasi T, you had asked about the 100 Contents Prompts ebook. Yeah. Let me go grab that. And I will drop that here. And then your question, is there any way to do this without being on social media? It might just be my reluctance to be visible. Yeah, just the thought of having to post regularly is one reason I refuse to do so much work on getting this moving. I think that's really brilliant of you to be able to say, ugh, here's why I'm not doing it. And I think it's really brilliant to be able to say, I'm reluctant to being visible. So, 2 things. Do you have to do all of your marketing on social media? Absolutely not. Is it the fastest way and the widest reach to get to connect with clients consistently who want to pay you consistently over time? It is. It is. Do you have to do it all on social? No. You can absolutely do networking in person. You can put up posters. You can talk person to person. Where the sales actually happen and get made is in one-on-one conversations with a real human, right? So sales don't necessarily, I used to think this was the way, you guys, and the internet makes it look like this is what happens. But when it comes to healing arts and service-based providers, it is not people clicking your link and just hitting purchase. It's conversations one-on-one with people. It's in the DMs, it's on videos, it's on phone calls, it's in person. The very first client I ever had, I met up for a coffee date with a local woman who runs a business, and we were talking about being entrepreneurs, and I'm describing to her like what I want to do, what I'm trying to build with my business, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, your work is perfect for my sister. I want to put you guys in touch. She needs to work with you. I'm going to tell her she needs to hire you." And she did. She told her she needed to hire me. She connected us, and that was my first one-on-one coaching client. We worked together for a year. For a year, right? So, absolutely, you can do all sorts of different marketing and networking to connect with people. And yes, it is important to stand in the power of your work and claim your leadership and authority and be able to do that online too. I would recommend having one social media channel, one way for people to connect with you consistently. Choose Facebook or Instagram because they're the biggest platforms and will give you the most reach. Hi, I'm answering your question right now. So yes, it is about visibility, and I want to find a way that you can enjoy showing up on social media. What's going to feel good for you? Because it's important to use it in a way that feels good and pushes our edges, but doesn't blow out our nervous systems or burn us out, right? Because that's a possibility too. And I don't want that for you or anybody or myself. Um, so I like doing this kind of thing. I like video. I like going live. I like actually talking with you and doing the thing. So I do more of that in my content. Um, I don't, I find Instagram can be a little clunky sometimes. And so my primary focus is Facebook and then Instagram. But I love video. So stories and reels work really well. But yeah, you can build consistent marketing in person too. So then it becomes all right, what networking events are you going to? Or what podcasts are you pitching? Or what other people's blog posts are you asking to be in? How are you collaborating and networking? I have tactics for days on how to do network marketing, in person marketing, social media marketing, email marketing, summits. There's so many different ways, but the consistent posting does have you get visible, stand in your leadership and in your power, and go forward from there, right? So you're spot on of like, is it just my reluctance to be visible? Yes, and you don't have to love social media to have a business that works for you. We get to find the way. Let me know if you have more questions based on that. You were the only one who submitted a question in advance. So if anybody else, or if you have more questions, please feel free to ask them. And anybody who's watching live, feel free to ask questions. I'm going to go grab that ebook and drop it here for you guys. Because I found the fancy version of it the other day in my Canva. And I was like, oh yeah, I need to make that into a downloadable freebie. But right now it's just a Canva link. So let me get it to you right now. But it's 100 content prompts for Rebel Healers. And it literally asks you questions that you simply respond to. And that's what I love about it. Okay, can view. Here we go. I'm going to drop it right now. 100 Rebel content prompts ebook. Cool. There you go. Thanks for asking again. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, so the whole like, I want to be visible, but I don't want to burn out, and I don't want to feel like I'm shouting into the void all the time on social media. That's why what I teach my clients is to build with a one-off offer, a single session, and a longer-term program, either group or individual, and then talk to people, move forward with conversations, have sales conversations, because I want to make sure you build it and it works for you, not just that you're shouting into the void about the products and services that you're not sure if they work or not. You're not sure if they feel good or not. I don't know. Um, and then you scale it, right? So if you charge $100 a session, eventually you charge 300. Maybe they always stay $100, and you have a $300 or $500 a month mastermind, which is more high touch, but one group coaching call a week and one group of humans you're supporting. Yeah, or maybe you're doing behind the scenes deliverables and you're giving them a package or giving them a PDF or a document or a guide, and you're not doing the service live. There's so many different ways to build and structure a six-figure healing business that makes consistent recurring revenue. And it's really just about tweaking it and finding the right one for you. And that's what I love about consistent support and mentorship. You're going to get that level of support inside the Rich Witch Collective, Sacred Sales Priestess, or one-on-one coaching. I've gotten a lot of questions about what's the difference between Sacred Sales Priestess and the Rich Witch Collective. The Rich Witch Collective is my membership program. It's ongoing, it's monthly. You can jump in for 3 months and then go month to month, or you can sign up for the year. It's $77 a month if you sign up for the year. It's $97 a month if you decide to go month to month. And then it includes weekly live coaching, just like this. You get on the Facebook with me in a Facebook group, and you can ask questions in advance and I'll answer them. Or you can join me live. Those happen every Friday from noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is $6,000 worth of programming that I've built in the last 5 years, with workbooks, recorded modules, audio meditations on things like Siren, Wealthy Woman, creating content that works and makes sense to your clients, making programs and offers, how to get consistent cash. All of these programs are in there. And then it's a monthly full moon ecstatic dance ritual for abundance and a monthly new moon networking and co-working event. And that program, the Rich Witch Collective, is only open through midnight tonight. And I won't open it again until the spring. The Sacred Sales Priestess program is a higher touch, intimate group of women, and it'll start at the end of February, February 25th. That program is my signature program to help women create more sales in their business and to do it consistently. It has guided rituals, guided audio meditations, workbooks, a Facebook group where you can ask questions and I will coach you inside of the group, and then weekly live coaching calls. It's 7 weeks long. The early bird price for that program is $888, and that's either paid in full or 4 payments of $222 a month. That pricing is only good through Sunday. I'm going to start publicly launching and selling that program this Monday, and I'm not making that price public facing. It'll be $1,111 on Monday. So with that Sacred Sales Priestess program, I'm going to gift you 2 months of the Rich Witch Collective absolutely free. So you get the coaching now. So that would be free for the month of February and March. I think that's everything. But let me know. And then if you're like, you know what, I want one-on-one, I want hand holding, I want accountability, I want you to help me write the content for me. That's inside of one-on-one mentorship and consulting. And I'm happy to do that. And I have 2 spots open for February. Yeah. And that 777 rate is only good through today. And then it'll be $1,111 a month for the one-on-one mentorship. That was a lot of numbers. Feel free to leave a message or send me a DM if you have questions on the different programs, or if you're like, just tell me which one is the right one for me. I can talk that through with you and help you figure that out for yourself. Absolutely. I'm going to drop the links. So this is Sacred Sales Priestess. And then this is the Rich Witch Collective. And then, yeah, the group will be live through the end of the day Saturday, so you can catch up, watch the lives, watch the recordings, do the workbooks. I won't be coaching anymore after today's session, but all of this will be here for till tomorrow. What if we are already in the Rich Witch Collective? That's a great question. Okay, then I'll gift you a one-on-one session for joining Sacred Sales Priestess. Yeah, because that would be the equivalent discount. So there we go. If you're already in the Rich Witch Collective, you decide to join Sacred Sales Priestess by Sunday, I will gift you a one-on-one session. That was easy. Um, be- Before I invested in so much mentorship in my business, I wouldn't have been able to respond that quickly. I wouldn't have been able to say, oh, sure, here's the decision, here we go. That's the result of 5 years of consistent mentorship. Yay!
Hmm.
Cool. All right. Do you guys have any questions? You're welcome to squeeze the juice out of this. Ask me anything. Be like, what do I do for a program? What do I do to make a sale today? What am I selling for the month of February? Happy to help. Happy to help any way I can. I love watching your work in action. Thank you. I love the work that I get to do, and I wouldn't have any work to do without you guys. This is really important to me, and like I said, I don't ever want to take it for granted. It means a lot to me. Your investment in me and my work and simply showing up for this live challenge is a lot. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of investment, and I appreciate it, and I don't take it lightly. So thank you. So there's equal investment of you and my work and me and you, whether it's paid or it's free. Yeah, that's important to me. If you haven't already done it, be sure to do the ritual in today's workbook. I thought about it all week long of what do I want to end with? How do I want to end it? And wrote it up for you and recorded the video, and I love it. It's been such a fun practice to build this with you guys. Thank you. And next round, I'll refine things a little bit, I think, in terms of the workbooks. Make it a little more digestible. If you have any feedback on like what you loved about it, what was a little clunky or hard to participate in, I'd love to hear it. I really liked shutting off the posts, except for today. Oh, also, happy Friday. I'm inviting you to celebrate yourself. So there's a big thing that happens with healers and women that we don't count it until it's big. Well, I'm not going to count. It doesn't count that I made money in my business until the money I make is greater than what I'm spending. Oh, it's not going to count until it's 5K, 10K, whatever it is. And that's a bunch of bullshit because if you don't count every action, every step, every dollar and say, "Yay, that was amazing and I want more." And "Yay, that's fantastic and I'm going to do more," then you're not going to feel it. You're not going to feel it. And even when you hit the 5 and 10K months, you still won't feel it and it won't feel like enough. So, this is your invitation to celebrate the shit out of yourself today, either in the comments here or in your own separate posts. Celebrate when you join the Rich Witch Collective or Sacred Sales Priestess or one on one coaching. Celebrate yourself. It's a big deal. Saying yes, investing, deciding, yeah, this is your year, and yeah, you're going to figure this out, and yeah, you're going to show up for it is a big deal. And I want to celebrate you in it too. And you get to be celebrated publicly as well. Yeah. Thank you for going on this journey with me. It's been really, really fun. I'm just checking to make sure there weren't any additional things. Cool. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm not seeing any other questions right now. Gonna make triple sure. Mass downloading all the workbooks, right? I did that for the last challenge I was into. Like, oh, I want to make sure I'm saving these. It's really cool to make something from nothing and know that you guys are using it. Like you're actually using it and it's actually working. That makes me so happy. And to know that some of you are printing them out and like writing on them. That makes me really happy. I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to create this. Thank you. And thanks for doing it. Okay, just triple check. The Ask Me Anything threads. Cool. Yeah, we might end this one early if there's not more questions. But I'll see if I can talk a little longer. I'm going to send you guys an email with the difference between Sacred Sales Priestess, Rich Witch Collective, and one-on-one coaching, and why you might want to choose one or the other. Cool. You're here. Hi. I'm glad you're here. So just open questions. If anybody has questions that they want to ask. Oh, sure. So it's $77 a month if you decide you want to commit to the year. It's $97 a month if you decide you'd like to do the minimum commitment of 3 months and then go month to month, and you can cancel any month after that. Um, it's a minimum commitment because of the amount of content and programs I've created. So it's $6,000 of programs, and I want to make sure you use them and access them and get the juice out of it. Exactly. One price is lower because it's a longer commitment. Precisely. So committing for the year versus committing for 3 months and then going month to month, you can cancel anytime. Otherwise, the year commitment is 77 a month. Yeah. Same content, same access. Nothing is different in what you have access to. Cool. Any other questions? What are you celebrating today? I'm celebrating you for completing the challenge, for showing up to the lives, for being here. That's pretty freaking cool. I'm celebrating you for committing to yourself and your business. Pretty freaking cool. Do I have to have a sales page to sell? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You don't. The only thing you need to sell is a way to talk to people and a concept of how you can help them. That's it. Yeah, you don't ever have to be salesy. And as long as, can I share that with you? Let me see if I can find my original Google Doc that I sold my one-on-one coaching from, and I'll share it with you guys. So before I had a fancy website, before I could cleanly describe what I do with people when I was just starting out with one-on-one coaching, I made a Google Doc to explain what is in it and what is going on and what's the investment and how do they access it. I had a Google Doc, and I would get people on video calls with me, and we would pull up the Google Doc and talk about it together. And then, yeah, I would send them a Stripe invoice or Moonclerk. You could make easy invoices on. They charge a lot of money for that now. So I just learned how to make Stripe invoices on the back end. Yeah, you can just send them a money link. Have the conversation, tell them what's in there. People do feel better if there's a tangible thing to look at, like something physical that they can see of what's in it. So I would just do a Google Doc, or you could do a quick Canva graphic, or even if you just type it up in an email. Hey, here's what's included. Here's what our work together looks like. Here's the investment amount, right? And then you can talk it through with them. You don't have to have a sales page, not at all. But if you do have pretty ones, that's great. You can do the selling through, I have a script inside of Sacred Sales Priestess that I'm going to teach you and walk you through. But it's basically having a conversation to assess, do you solve a problem this beautiful human has? Whether the problem is, I want more pleasure, I want more joy, I want to feel myself again, or if it's, more problem oriented in their minds. But as long as you're speaking to that and explaining it, telling them how you can support them, ask for the sale, right? And then send them the link. Absolutely. Oh, if sales pages put people off, first of all, let's fix that. Join the Rich Witch Collective and let me see what's going on, because I feel like if they're pretty, they shouldn't put people off. Like, what's going on? Maybe it's part of the process. Um, yeah, Google Docs are great. Money links are great. Amy, I've loved being part of the Rich Witch Collective. Yay! Most of my sales have been asking people to message me for whatever I'm offering. Yes. So that's the way, right? I think I told you guys this yesterday, but the very first business coaching program I ever did was a $6,000 12-week program. There were hundreds of people, you guys. It was not the right amount of touch point for the cost, in my opinion, but I learned a lot and I squeezed the juice out of it and I showed up for everything. And the woman who taught it did not believe that social media marketing counted as marketing. They didn't even teach on social media, you guys. 12 grand or 6 grand, 12 weeks, nothing about social media at all. Because her point was that marketing is just the conversation with people. And if you're not focused on doing that, then you're getting distracted. And part of that is true. But the other part of it is standing in our power, articulating what it is, and networking with people on social media does matter. It does create greater reach. It does enable you to work with people. Like I've had clients in South Korea, Indonesia, Australia, um, Germany, Canada, all over the US, Puerto Rico. It's awesome, that kind of global reach. Yeah, I always have a touch point. Yeah. Yeah, so sales occur in the conversations. I used to think that even like group programs were sold through clicking links. And it will happen. It will happen for you. It does. But most sales, especially for healing arts, especially service providers, are through conversation. Through conversation. And hopefully, I'm in all of your DMs right now and we're having that sacred sales conversation. Can I help you with the problem or with the desired solution that you have? Can I help you? That's all the sacred selling is. And so I'm going to walk you through it step by step over 7 weeks in this program. It starts February 25th, 7 weeks live group coaching. And then I'll include the 2 months of the Rich Witch Collective for free. Or if you're already in the Rich Witch Collective, I'm going to gift you a one-on-one coaching session with me for joining Sacred Sales Priestess by Sunday. Or the other thing I'm offering today only, I have 2 one-on-one coaching spots for $777 a month for 3 or 6 months. Yeah, that's everything. It's so lovely outside. It is gray and overcast and cloudy, and the rain is drizzling, and it's the perfect night to make soup. Yep, I love soup. Hmm. Feel free to ask more questions. Happy to help. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to stay until 3 because I like that people just jump in whenever they can and ask questions. So that's my goal. Mm-mm-mm. I forgot to make tea before this call though, but I have water. Lots of water. Mm. Yeah, I'm excited for you guys to use this blueprint and go forward and make sacred sales and recurring revenue. I've heard from a lot of people like, this is the year. This is the year I either make this work or I set it down. It gets to be your year. T, I know I want to work with you. Work with me. I cannot tune into what way. At times, I even doubt working in the healer world that a few months ago I was considering trying copywriting instead. I would say do both. Do both. So try copywriting and keep moving your healing practice forward and see what happens. When I was first building my business, I totally did a couple like done for you graphics for people and copywriting. I hated it. I love copywriting for myself and I love helping my clients with it as part of mentorship and coaching and consulting. Doing it as a one off thing, like creating a product, not my jam, not what I love doing. So try it. And if you like it, awesome. You can have multiple businesses And if you don't, great, you're still moving your healing work forward. I would say, T, if you can't tune into which way, join me for the Rich Witch Collective and let's let it evolve. Absolutely. Yeah, to me, the Rich Witch Collective is a no-brainer. I wish I would have had that when I was starting to build my business. I saw memberships, but none of them offered the high touch that this one does. So, yeah, I wish I would have had access to something like this. The business mentors I worked with, the memberships they had were mostly recordings and it wasn't live coaching. It was like live support or live embodiment, but I wanted to offer the business coaching. And so that's what I've been doing. Yeah, I think there's a lot of it in the air of like, it's make or break, it's ride or die. I either do this or I set it down. And I would encourage you, if you're here, you're with me right now, it's for a reason. You get to have this business, and I'm here to help you figure that out. I'm not going anywhere. I will have this business forever in one way, shape, or form. I have doubled down on my commitment to this work and on the women who are coming in. So I'm here. I'm here to support you and to figure it out together. Yeah, I took my daughter and my dog down to the coast, to the fishing village my mom came from. That's lovely. Next week, all my children leave again. All of them? So fingers crossed I can get my business to work. Let's get your business to work. I believe in your work. I believe in it, and I believe in your ability to get it to work. Let's do it. Yeah. Haha, you helped me so much on the Rich Witch Collective call. I can't think of any more questions today. I know, right? I'm excited to watch you launch your mastermind. Let's go. I've been running my business for over 4 years and only just now get by with it. Is it possible to live from it? Yes, it is, but we have to structure and scale it to make that consistent recurring revenue, right? That's how I built my different programs and offers and the oh my goodness, the masterminds and then the membership, right? So I built and structured my work to scale on purpose. So, yes, I built it so that people get maximum results from their investments and also so it works for my life. And that's what I want to teach you guys to do too. I mentioned that in my voice note. I love the live coaching part. Recordings are great, but live is so different. I know, right? Live is really different, and it does take a lot of effort and energy to show up for the live. But that's, yeah, I don't think I'll ever. I thought for a minute I would stop running live coaching programs, except for the membership. I don't think so. I love the live, shortened, condensed space, 7 weeks, 7 weeks to learn how to make sacred sales and implement it too. And I'm including a VIP day, like a group VIP day at the end, which I'm really excited about. You're welcome. Thanks for being here and for asking great questions. Yeah, I would say if you can't get a clear line on what way it is to work together, but you know that you want to, join me for the Rich Witch Collective. It's a no-brainer, really. And if you're worried about the like a long-term commitment, hop in for the 3 months. Yeah, and that's open through midnight. And then I'm closing the doors so I can focus on selling Sacred Sales Priestess and making the Rich Witch Collective better and better and better. I'm going to keep doing, getting feedback from the people who are in it, making it better and better. Yep. Any other questions? I hope this recording isn't delayed. It's choppy on my end. Hopefully it shows up okay on yours. Okay. I will wait a little longer in case anybody else comes in and has more questions. Questions. All right, I will give it a few more minutes. It's a little choppy. Oh, I'm sorry for that. I think we're getting most of it. Okay, good. I will sway test for which collective to be part of. I love that. I love it when my healers use their own intuition and healing skills to decide what they want. Yay, I can't wait to see where it goes. And thank you. Hmm. This week has changed everything for me. So I hope it's transformed your work and your life as much as it's transformed mine. It's been an honor and a pleasure to get to do it. Yeah, it's a whole new the new moon this week was life-changing for me and is birthing a whole new level of business. And I've been hoping and praying for this day for months. For months, but I kept getting the message to just lay down in the mud a little longer. Just trust the process, trust the earth, trust the decomposition, trust the things that are falling away so that I can leap forward. Okay, trust the process. Here we go. So I am, and I did, and it's working. And it's still shocking to me of like, wait, my own methodologies and process and everything I've learned is working. Neat. Love it when that happens. Thank you so much. Hmm. Each of you is so unique and so special and so important, and your work is unique and special and important. Yes, huge planetary changes, like almost timeline shifts, right? Pluto moved, so did the nodes. Yeah. Yeah, the eclipse season this year was something else. I was face down in the mud for the whole eclipse season. Hmm. But as I said in the Rich Witch Collective call this morning, sometimes it gets to be a spa day mud bath. And can I frame it that way and allow it to be instead of thinking that I'm stuck like the horse from the never ending story? Yeah. It's choosing how to interpret the mud. Hmm. Awesome. Okay, the ebook is there for you guys. Um, the programs are all there. If I'm not already in your inbox, feel free to send me a message and let me know if I can support you further. And again, everything will be up here through Saturday. If you want to go back over anything, feel free. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. And Mars in retrograde in Cancer, which the moon has been impacting every day. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that part too. Good Lord. All the emotions, all the movement, all the slowing down to speed up, right? And so that's what retrogrades are. Oi. Okay, I'm going to give us 2 more minutes if anybody has any more questions. And we'll end slightly early so I can post a celebration post. Oh, it would be delicious and wonderful if you do end up posting some of your feedback, positive feedback and encouragement for the challenge. I'd love to use it to help more healers come in next time. I love astrology too. Deep in learning about it. Awesome. Hmm. Okay. Thank you all for being here. I'll talk to you soon and hopefully see